never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of destroying you, Optimus Prime.
You can't remember my name.
The weak shall perish?
Do not believe everything you read.
Hello everybody, I am Cyberverse Prime, and today I'm going to be making my final Deluxe Dark of the Moon Decepticon review. Because the majority of the rest of my Dark of the Moon figures from the original line are not Decepticons, they are Autobots. But I digress. Anyway, here we have the elusive, cancelled version of Deluxe Class Soundwave from Dark of the Moon. I am one to agree that I wish we got this guy back in the day. It just sucked because TF Prime took over. But it wasn't basically how this guy, Q, Leadfoot, and the Human Alliance version of Soundwave got canceled were because of, well, retailers. They got tired of Dark of the Moon figures because it was both retail and it was both the fandom. People were dying for the Transformers Prime toys, and everybody, because the first edition line was somehow in some weird way canceled. It was very odd. They canceled that, and then they canceled the last wave for this to make way for the RID 2012 line for Prime. And, you know, I'm happy because we got Transformers Prime toys, but at the same time, I would have loved to have seen these original canceled figures on store shelves. It would have been nice to have seen them, and who knows, maybe they wouldn't be so freaking rare and so hard to find for decent prices. Because I'll admit, this guy I got off of eBay with Bumblebee. Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. So, basically, I came across an eBay listing with this guy and Bumblebee together for $80. And at the same time, I saw Soundwave by himself from another seller for the same price. So, at the time, I really wasn't a fan of the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, the original figure, and I really didn't want to have that figure in my collection. But I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm basically paying $40 for each figure, so I didn't care. So I didn't care. I was like, you know what? I don't care. Let me grab this because Soundwave is in it. And so was Bumblebee, so it makes sense. I got Bumblebee in hand, and I had to get rid of that figure, unfortunately, because it was broken. It broke. The hinges, like somewhere on his back, the hinges were breaking. So I had to ultimately throw it in the trash because that was basically $40 wasted. But in a way, it wasn't, because I got Soundwave, and Soundwave is absolutely 100% A-okay. But, so that's my story and how I got him. I don't have a size comparison for you for vehicle mode. But, anyway, this is definitely not my favorite version of Soundwave. In terms of the Bayverse version, this is not my favorite. I think my overall favorite would have to be, it's between that third party or fourth party MP style version or the Studio series, honestly. I mean, actually no, it's between the third party MP figure or style figure and the Human Alliance. But anyway, his mech tech weapon is pretty cool, and it's exclusive to him. It turns into, I think, what's supposed to be his gun from the film, and then when you pull these levers back, it turns into a satellite dish. Dude, this is sick. I absolutely love this. This makes so much sense for Soundwave. It's not even a melee weapon. It's like Soundwave is he is intercepting your conversation with the Autobots, and he is not putting up with any crap. He's like, I'm reporting this shit to Megatron right now. Soundwave is basically the ultimate snitch in the Decepticons. He is such a snitch. But anyway, yeah, so that's his MechTech weapon. And the Soundwave himself is pretty cool. He's got pinned wheels. I don't think I transformed him right because I don't think this is how the arms are supposed to go. I could be wrong. But for whatever the reason, he's not sitting flat, and he kind of... I don't know. I don't think I transformed him right into alt mode, but at the same time, this transformation sucks. So since he's basically falling apart now, let's go ahead and get into transformation. I'm going to be honest. If you get lost during the transformation, I apologize. And it's just because this thing is such a pain in the ass to transform. It's why I don't like it. Some people like it, but I don't. It's just a pain in the ass to transform. So what I like to do is go ahead and get this undone, this undone. It basically get his legs ready to be transformed. And then I like to get this separated. Ah, man. Stuff likes to go back in to be pegged in. It's annoying as shit. So, okay. You gotta extend the legs just a little bit, because this part right here will go, just like I said, I am struggling with this transformation. This is probably not, it's definitely not one of my favorite figures to transform. So once you get that all undone and out of the way, let's go ahead and just get the arms done first, I guess. It's probably the easiest part of the whole damn thing. Extend the arms. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Get these unhinged. Get these hinged up. Then you rotate that up. You fold. No. You fold this. No. Oh, you do flip the head up. I can't remember. Oh, right. You're supposed to flip that in because this is his faux chest. This is so damn dumb because there is no reason to give him a faux chest. There just isn't. But you give him his faux chest if it will tab in. I don't know if it... Yeah, there we go. It's tabbed in. And then get this situated. That rotated. Get the arm. Like that. There you go. And then the legs. These are his... I'm sorry that I'm not really focusing on telling you how to transform it. It's because I hate transforming this damn thing. Plus, it's a very hard to find figure. So, not very many of you are going to have this. But anyway, you fold these pieces out, which become his feet. Then, I think you extend these, I think. You pull something or rotate something. Oh, okay. You fold out the... Oh my god. You're supposed to take this part here and rotate that inward. This is going to keep getting in the way. Then you extend his leg out. Extend his leg just like that. And then I think you rotate his leg in. or you rotate these pieces in, I think. It looks like it to me. And then you rotate that in. Okay, something is not adding up here. Oh, I see. There's a tab here, there's a port there. You line that shit up if possible. And there you go. There's that. On that side. And then I think it's already done over here. And this popped out again. God bless it. Goodness gracious me. Why? Why do you have to be such a pain in the ass to transform, Soundwave? And there we go. Okay. And I hate to tell you, there is nothing much that you can do with this back. There is absolutely nothing much you can do with it. He basically is stuck looking like a turtle. And it sucks. That is actually his official transformation. I wish I was lying to you guys. I really wish I was. But unfortunately, I am not lying. This guy sucks. There is no way in hell This guy sucks. I'm just gonna say it. He sucks. And for anyone saying this is better than the Studio Series, you're high, okay? This thing sucks. I can kind of see why. Oh, whoops. Okay, I forgot about that part. But I forgot about this part. So there you go. There we go. I thought he looked off more than usual. Okay. In terms of transformation, he sucks. In terms of robot mode, he still sucks. I am not a huge fan of this at all. He's not the worst figure, but he's definitely not one of my favorites. One, I don't like that they used a faux chest when they could have clearly used the actual grill from the car. That would have been so much better. Second, I don't like the blue plastic they chose for him. I totally understand why they threw it in there. They're like, oh, let's throw it in there for a G1 reference. Okay, that's cool. But functionality, he sucks. I'm gonna be honest, it sucks. I'm kind of glad this is one of the ones that was canceled in a way, because in terms of an actual like transformer, he doesn't work all that well. And I really hate to say that about this guy. And I know what you guys are probably going to tell me. Well, if he sucks, then why did you buy him for $80? I didn't buy him for $80. I bought him in Bumblebee for $80. So, for technically $40, technically speaking, this guy for $40 is not worth $40. Shit, he won't even worth the $11 to $12 if he was sold here in the US and wasn't canceled. I personally think this guy is a flunk. He reminds me a lot of the TF Prime 2012 Arachnid, and I hate to compare him to that figure, but I can't lie, this is pretty bad for a figure that is, it's not great. Plus, you got this just kind of hanging out, and you just got this hanging out, and there's no way for you to fold it back. You can't fold it anywhere because they decided to make this whole section here clear plastic, and I don't like this big square the freaking cube is in between his legs. I don't like that. And he's just not good. He's not good at all. He's just I'm just being honest. This isn't me like over hating the figure. I mean, because I get it. This is a 2011 figure, but for people saying that this one is better than the Studio Series, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. It's not. The Studio Series, in my opinion, is superior. No pun intended. But it's funny because this guy's head is a nice silver paint, and they reversed it on the Studio Series. They gave him like this dull gray. They gave him like the Studio Series' head. You know what? I'm gonna grab it. I'm just gonna grab it because I want to show you what I'm talking about. So here's Studio Series Soundwave, and I'm gonna be honest. I much prefer this one over this. Yes, I made some paint modifications to mine, but I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100% real. I prefer the Studio Series over this. But what I think is funny is that the head is not painted whatsoever. It looks like the freaking... Actually, it's damn near close to being that dull gray plastic. It's almost an exact match. And the silver on... It's just funny. They painted the head, but they didn't paint the body. They painted the body on the Studio Series, but didn't paint the head. I just think this is funny to me. This is funny. It's a reverse. So, yeah, the Studio Series to me is the superior one to get if you're on a budget. But this guy is not worth any of the eBay prices that people are asking for. But, you know, if you get them, you get them. If you want them, then you get them. I'm not going to neglect you or anything, but in my opinion, if you say this one is better than the Studio Series, I'm just going to tell you, I don't know what planet you're on, but all I can say is, hey, your opinion is your opinion. Anyway, it is time to do some comparisons. So we're going to get some comparisons out of the way. There's barricade, there's crankcase. This is gonna take a while, but I'm trying to get everybody into frame here. So let's see here. Let's get the three big bads in here. We got Shockwave, Megatron, who needs to be in the middle there. We got the Voyager Sentinel Prime. I have not done the leader class yet because I'm frantically looking for a replacement for a good price because mine is broke, ironically. So, got to get a new one. I'm not going to include Thundercracker and Skywarp because they were not in the film, but I'm going to include everybody who was. So, there's Laserbeak. So, there is the whole Dark of the Moon villain cast, minus the other three dreads and drones. But there you go. There is my entire original Dark of the Moon villain cast. I only included the Voyager Sentinel Prime because he has the slashed Autobot logo saying basically he's no longer of their allegiance. But anyway, yeah, if you like Soundwave, cool, but I don't think he's a great figure at all. I think he's mediocre at best. If you really want him, don't pay more than maybe $40 like I did. If you see him with other figures and you don't have those figures, I mean, actually, no, even if you have those particular figures or if you don't, it's still worth it because you're getting a whole bunch of figures for pretty much a discount. So if you see him in a lot, like I did, pick up a lot and then sell what you don't want. That's just that's just the best way to put it, because he is not worth $80. He's not worth over $100. He's not worth $150. I get it. He's a rare figure, but at the same time, he's not worth any of those price points. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more to come, and I will be doing more reviews on Dark of the Moon figures pretty soon. I'm not sure what I'm going to review next. I'm kind of leaning on this guy, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We'll see in the near future. But thank you all so much for watching and tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.